James Gunn's days are numbered at Warner Brothers Discovery. I said this before in my previous video. I'll attach it to this. I'll attach it to this video. But the thing is, I knew it with all the recent flops. This was coming. Warner Brothers Discovery is going to get bought. Anyway, before I get into that part, I'm going to get into the Donald Trump part that's attached to this. I'm reading from Cosmic Book News. Apparently, I'm reading from the article, so okay. We once again have President Donald Trump to thank for making entertainment, Hollywood, and pop culture great again. And this time it's about DC and Superman. It all ties back to David Ellison and Skydance Paramount, who are making big moves in Hollywood. Ellison, son of billionaire Larry Ellison, wants to purchase Warner Bros. Discovery, which includes DC Studios, DC Comics, and iconic heroes like Superman, Batman, and Justice League. Alright. That means True Justice Miracle could be making a comeback. Anyway, it says here, my insiders tell me that if Ellison buys Warner Bros. Discovery, James Gunn will be out and DC will get a full reboot, one meant to last. With Superman reportedly bombing financially and Peacemaker Season 2 flopping, insiders say Gunn knows his time is limited. That's why he's rushing to push out content and doing DC his way regardless of fan reaction. I don't know why people are trying to stick up for James Gunn when James Gunn is not doing the type of stuff that you want, and he's not listening. He doesn't even care. He's putting in political ties into comic book stuff when the majority of people don't want that. Why the fuck are you doing that shit for? No wonder you're failing. Anyway, Gunn's DCU has been marked by divisive messaging and political themes, splitting the fan base. Meanwhile, Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David Zaslav reportedly only cares about making the company look good before the sale and securing his massive payout. This is why I said in that previous video, I said the one who wants this and David Zaslav wants Warner Bros. Discovery to be bought out. He would have been the one to approach Paramount about a possible buyout. Think about it; it makes sense. Because he knows for a fact under the current plan for DC, it's just not working. It simply ain't working. Back in 2018, Gunn became a vocal critic of Donald Trump on Twitter. Conservative users resurfaced his old tweets about rape and paedophilia, leading Disney to fire him from Marvel. Kevin Feige later brought Gunn back for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but by then Gunn had already landed at Warner Bros. To make the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker Season 1. Now years later, Trump is indirectly shaping Gunn's fate yet again. The recent Skydance Paramount merger approved by Trump positions the Ellisons for a much larger media empire. Larry Ellison even joined Trump at the White House in January to announce Stargate, a $500 billion infrastructure and AI investment. If the Ellisons buy Warner Bros. Discovery, the Trump administration will likely support the deal. Ellison now also controls CBS, which recently settled a lawsuit with Trump for $16 million over a 60 minutes segment. In turn, Ellison appointed journalist Barry Wise as head of CBS, a strong critic of the woke left. There you go. The fucking woke left are gonna get fucking shunned out, yeah, in entertainment and Hollywood in general, and I'm all for it, man. The fucking, I mean, they've plagued entertainment long enough. There needs to be a pushback. This move signals a larger ideological shift across Ellison's media empire, one that aligns with Trump's values and promises to steer DC back towards its classic roots. There you go. Make it about the comic book characters and the stories. Don't make it about your own feelings and how you feel politically. This was fucking stupid. If and when, no, I wouldn't say if. This article got that wrong. when the sale goes through, insiders tell me, I'm reading from the article again, Mike DeLuca will take over DC. DeLuca and Pam Abdi recently re-signed with Warner Bros. From my understanding at Ellison's request. So obviously them two are going to be safe because obviously they had hits like Sinners and Minecraft and such. So the thing is their jobs are going to be secure. Um, DeLuca is a lifelong comic book fan known for backing Blade, Man of Steel, and Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. I did not know that. Insiders describe him as a die-hard comic guy who knows cinema, history, global trends. So expect James Gunn's DCU to end and a reboot under DeLuca that restores the DC heroes fans actually want. The Trump-approved Skydance Paramount purchase of Warner Bros. Discovery will bring the end of Gunn's era and rebirth for DC. From what I'm told, this new direction will restore traditional hero values, unite fans, and bring Superman back to true justice and the American way. Right, I'm going to go to the other part of this article from the same site. Right, following up from that Donald Trump making Superman great again. New reports confirm what we told you weeks ago. The Trump administration is backing he's backing the buyout. According to New York Post, Paramount-Skydance, headed by David Ellison, is now in the catbird seat as the administration weighs in on who will take control of the media giant. If Skydance takes control, we've been told James Gunn's out. So the senior Trump administration officially told the Post who owns Warner Brothers Discovery is very important to the administration. The official added that Warner Bros. Discovery's board needs to think very seriously not just on the price competition but which player in the suitor pool has been successful getting a deal done, and that points to the Ellisons. This comes just weeks after our reporting that Donald Trump personally praised Larry and David Ellison, calling their friends and big supporters of mine. Now it appears the same lines could take over Warner Bros. Discovery. Other rumored suitors, Netflix, Amazon, and Comcast reportedly face significant regulatory barriers under Trump's Department of Justice and FCC. Apple is said to be in the mix too. David Zaslav reportedly kicked off the sale process this week. See what I mean? This is what I'm saying. And the thing is, at the beginning of this video, I put that screenshot of them two of them two comments. You said no. Warner Bros. Is not is not up for sale because I turned it away. And DC is fine. DC is strong. Well, the thing is, it tells you in this article that David Zaslav is the one who's seeking a buyout. He's the one that's actually doing it. If Warner Brothers was so fine and DC was so fine, then why the fuck is David Zaslav seeking a buyout? Simple, because he knows Warner Brothers DC is fucked and it needs new leadership, and he's not it. James Gunn is not it, and as I said in that previous video, they both fucking failed. They both did. The Post notes that Zaslav has already rejected 3 previous bids from Ellison, including $23.50 per share offer. Deadline has reported $24 per share, but then the next one might come as a hostile public bid appealing directly to shareholders. Man, I'll tell you something now. If he goes directly to the shareholders, Ellison does. Zaslav can't do nothing about that because then the shareholders will just fucking just trounce Zaslav, and then Zaslav can't do nothing about it. Industry observers say Zaslav is running out of leverage. I fucking knew it. That's what I'm saying. He's running out of time. That's what he's running out of. And allies. As Trump's Department of Justice and FCC prepare to oversee the deal, one insider told the Post Warner really needs to think very hard about the odds of success getting the deal cleared with players outside of Paramount-Skydance. If Paramount-Skydance wins, DC Studios and DC Comics will fall under Ellison's control, with Trump's backing. The woke era at DC will come to an end, which we also expect to impact DC Comics. That needs to happen. Honestly, seriously needs to happen. As we've already reported, that shift is underway, with DC Comics recently cutting ties with trans writer and Gretchen Falcon Martin. David Ellison wants to put out good content and make money. There you go. You put out great content with no hidden agenda, no political bullshit. Guess what? You're gonna make money. And you stay true to the characters. That's all you have to do. This isn't hard. Um, and then, by the way, I want to ask you something, right? Apart from the Guardians of the Galaxy films, 1, 2, and 3, as far as like big tentpole films, what has James Gunn done which has not failed or been profitable besides the Guardians of the Galaxy films? Take them away. What else has he done which has been successful? I'll give you Peacemaker season 1, but I can't think of anything else. Um, anyway, like I said, so I didn't really see the big deal about James Gunn being in charge of DC, because he's never done anything like that before. He's never had any experience like that before. And the thing is, if you're going to do something like that, you got to be neutral. Obviously, he is not neutral. He can't help but keep his politics. He can't help but put his politics into his stuff. As we reported earlier, we can expect the Ellison's plan to restore true justice the American way to Superman and the rest of the DC heroes, and obviously it will spell the end for James Gunn's works in DC, um, which has already faced backlash over the creative direction of Superman, especially Peacemaker, which mocked Jesus. What the fuck? And said our world is the equivalent of a Nazi-controlled universe. These fucking idiots who say Trump is a Nazi, first of all, they have no fucking idea what a Nazi controlled country feels like or looks like. Thank fucking God you never have to go through that. Go and ask a very old Jewish person that had to live through that at that time. Go and ask them what that felt like. So don't fucking throw around the fucking word Nazi fucking so easily, because because the thing is, you never, because you just be lucky of the fact that Trump is not going after freedom of speech. Just be thankful of that. Anyway, and as far as mocking Jesus, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Reports also offer that Gunn's DCU has been a financial flop. Obviously, it has. But fucking Gunn, man, Jesus, what the hell's the matter with him? We've been told Gunn's time at DC is limited. Yeah, confirming what we have said. Gunn recently questioned his future with DC. So yeah, there you go. There you go. I was right in that previous video, and I was right. Like I said, Zaslav knows the end is coming. He knows the end is coming, and he's seeking a buyer, and he wants to get as big as a payday as possible. That was why he rejected the first offer. Well, the first 3 offers, I think, because the thing is, he wants to get as much money out of it as he can. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And you can follow me on my in the links in my YouTube bio. I'm obviously on YouTube. I'm on Rumble. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I'm on X as well, and you can donate to me on PayPal as well. Let me know what you think about this. If you're a fan of James Gunn, or are you glad that this is going to happen? Because it is going to happen. Trust me, no doubt about it. It's not a if, it's a when. It's just a matter of time. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.